Hi, everybody. Mischa here with Word of the Day, and there it is. Indecorous. What does this adjective indecorous mean? Well, it means socially improper, rude, unseemly in your behavior, in your speech, in your very appearance. It can refer to any of those things. If you are indecorous, you're breaking the rules of the society or of a ceremony, okay? It's not a major crime, but it is embarrassing and can make you a social outcast if you do it enough and in the wrong places. Now, where does it come from? It comes from Latin, from rhetoric and argumentation, and it enters English in 1657 in a work by Thomas Blount, one of my favorite guys. It's his magnum opus called Glossographia, a hard word dictionary. And this hard word dictionary is massive. It's 10,000 entries. That is huge for that period. This is before Samuel Johnson. And the words that Thomas Blount put in his hard word dictionary are the things. It's the reason why I think of him as one of the great democratizers of English. One of the things you want to understand about this period between the mid 16 and 1700s is that it is the most massive expansion of English vocabulary in the history of English. Thousands and thousands of words come flowing in via people like Thomas Blount. In this dictionary that he put together, beyond the fact that it was massive and it had etymologies for the very first time in a dictionary, he brings in words that the average educated person really needed. So we're not talking about the Harvard and Cambridge guys. We're talking about the farmer who wants to learn about botany or write about botany, or the lawyer, or the writer, or the teacher, or the mathematician, anybody who's educated who needs these words to learn more and to explain things is really wonderful. Okay, so Thomas Blount, he's my guy. How can we use this word indecorous today? It's not hard. How about this? I have noticed quite a few new videos coming from American influencers who are traveling overseas. They tend to be always women, and they get in trouble for behaving indecorously. They're demanding in restaurants. They go into places dressed inappropriately and often scantily. And this indecorous behavior gets them into trouble, and they post something and they complain about it. Okay, or how about this? Teenagers are perhaps the most indecorous group within the society. They're forever breaking the rules because they want to see which rules kind of count and which ones don't. And maybe that's why I like teenagers. And finally, my grandmother really, really reacted when Kentucky Fried Chicken first came on the market. They had advertisements saying it was finger licking good. Whoa. To her, the idea of sucking your fingers at the dinner table was so indecorous that she literally would shiver when she talked about it. So, there's indecorous for you. You're breaking the rules of the society, but you're not exactly committing a crime. So go out there and use it in the comments below. And if you want to learn if you're interested in learning a lot of vocabulary just by reading like literature, I have a suggestion for you, and here it is. Edgar Allan Poe. This is the complete works here. And the reason I suggest Edgar Allan Poe is because I personally learned more vocabulary reading Edgar Allan Poe than any other writer when I was a kid. And I liked it a lot because those were short stories, and I would get tired after a while. I'm sure you can understand. So if you want to buy books, don't buy from the big boys. Let's support independent booksellers by clicking above or below at bookshop.org/shop/word of the day. And I'll see you later.